is going on here? Probably shouldn't stand out in the open like that. Alright. Same here. Have a good night. I'll stop with the... No, it was not, but I heard it. It's, sounds like it was southwest of me. I have 2 of these machine guns. Let me see what I got. Oh, shit. Yeah, I just fired off a single round by accident. How the fuck do I open my, Oh, alright. I have 2 UMP 9s. Do you want one? No. Yeah, my backpack a level 2 or level 1? Yes. It's coming from the northwest from the sounds of it. All right, the gun. I think I put the gun. I think I put the gun down in here. No, no, I did not. Where are you? I see you. Jesus. He fucking took me right the fuck out. You know what? I think I forgot to put that thing on, I forgot to put it on fucking rapid fire. Shit. I just played, a little while ago, I just played Fortnite for the first time since, like, December or January. Took me like 6 or 7 rounds to make it into the top 10 to get a kill. No, I know. I usually do better in the game when I do play it. It's just my stats in the other game were better on account of the fact that I played it more frequently. Yeah. It shit sucks. Dude, years ago, I got into a beef with my kid's mother, and she was tossing my like all my shit out the second floor windows and shit. Most of my shit survived though. Alright, so where do you want to go? Yeah, it's... Alright. We can do that. Oh, really? One of the fights we got into, she kicked my my Xbox 360. We got a straggler following us down. He's actually like he's fucking he's shadowing you. Actually, I don't think this is his teammate. That's the idea. Shit, I might go way too far away. Son of a bitch. I still haven't found a fucking gun yet. Sickle. How do I switch from this stupid smoke grenade to the sickle? I was hitting up. I had to hit right on the D-pad. That usually fucks me when I pick those up because I never know how to switch. Yeah, I'm trying to find you. Oh, I just found a bunch of shit. It's the only way I'm gonna have any chance of saving your ass. Fuck! I fucking blasted that dude in the face. It's harder for me to get wins in this game than Fortnite, but it's easier for me to get kills. You know that I thought that used to be the case, but earlier, like I used to be able to get some. I used to be better at long shots with the assault rifle than close up shit. And I was shooting somebody that was at a distance, and I didn't register any on them. Like I saw no numbers pop up, and I hit somebody else that was almost as far, and I saw numbers pop up, but they were like tiny and shit. They changed so much. I want to say it was like mid-season 3 was the last time I played. And they start season 5 in 2 days. Problem. Not entirely sure where he wants to land. Did I change my camera? We're on a beeline for the airbase. I don't know where you want to jump. Nice. Yeah, no problem. See, I'm going 190 kilometers per hour. 160 miles an hour. I'm heading, the first one goes. Nice. Fucking me. I get like some big fucking machete or something. I should like dip right. Imagine if someday they had a game like this. For real. With sine waivers and shit. Like in the first couple of seasons, they lose a lot of people to just not knowing how to operate a parachute. Half of every plane load just splats because they have no idea how to pull a fucking. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can't hit anybody with this fucking thing. Nice. Fuck. Well, at least I hit somebody. Oh, shit. Hit points. What, I fucking shoot him once? Or chop him once or something? Ow. Now my fucking body's twitching and shit. Ay. Yeah. Does it like... Oh, that's right. That's right. That's why third person was the mode to go into, because it basically lets you do both. I've gotten a lot more accustomed to first person playing the Rainbow Six, to the point where I probably would prefer Fortnite if there was a first person on. For one thing, I don't like the whole shoulder surfing aim thing. You know? I don't build much. Typically. Yeah. No, like my only solo win, I didn't build a single solitary thing. I just skulked around. Like in this game. I don't think I did so much as build a ramp or a bridge to get anywhere. What's this thing doing? My sniper map. I'm still looking at the PlayerUnknown Battleground screen. I don't know if it'll even let me... Oh, alright, now I can see the plane. Alrighty. Oh, I heard about this. I haven't played this yet. I was a tidbit delayed, but not too much. Oh, I see ya. Fuck. Where the hell are you? Alright, I see the marker. Oh, I see you. I was looking for the marker on my compass. Yeah, I just got gunned down quickly. Oh, the guy that I was fist fighting that had the gun, I thought he was the one that killed me. In fact, someone else killed him and me. I landed and there was already people like there. Like I had nothing more than my dick in my hand. Yeah. finally got, well, kind of have a bunch of my stream shit figured out finally. It's kind of a convoluted setup, but for what I have for hardware, it works. And not only that, I broadcast live on 4 different platforms. Oh, dude, like, I died so long ago, my rigor mortis is already set in. My avatar is officially stiff. No, I could see, I mean, if this country will elect Trump, I mean, I could definitely see them coming up with, like, a televised, like, game like this, where, like, they take, like, lifers from around the country and shit, and they throw them into this, and the one that wins gets his sentence commuted, which, of course, would do absolutely nothing for rehabilitation, but in our fucked up society, that would be an A-okay way to, like, freedom. Not for nothing, it would be an entertaining show. I'd watch it. What's it like? Oh yeah, I've heard. Oh yeah, I've heard Death Race. Yep. Yeah. But it's like a race, you know, it's like everyone else has to, it's not as simple as winning the race, like everyone else has to die and shit. If I start streaming this enough, I'll make an overlay just for this. I have overlays for Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, Rainbow Six. What the fuck else do I have? Dude, that light stream's pretty sweet considering like my PC's 10 years old. It won't run OBS. Or rather, it'll run it, but like the vid. Dude, this thing can't even stream 480. Those tanks blow up if you shoot them, right? Hey, welcome to the channel. I got my ass handed to me a few minutes ago, so now I'm on spectate mode. What time is it? I'll probably attempt one more for it with you before I call it a night. Sorry, I keep forgetting to mute my mic. Are you relying on the same headset for the game audio, or do you at least have like TV speakers or something? No. I was using like the $15 headsets from GameStop for a while, and they actually work pretty good. In the last couple, they were bogus. I went to the Turtle Beach. What time is it? Oh, I'm probably slowing my shit down hardcore, leaving that window open. What were you trying to do? Oh, there you go, forgetting to turn the mic on again. Well, no, because I have surround sound, so I turn the mic off when I'm not talking. And it is rather convenient because I have a trap pad, so there's a mute button like right within thumb's reach. But sometimes I forget to turn it back on. Nope. People just animated. This thing doesn't have a very far draw distance, does it? I'm gonna try doing this in first person, see if it's easier. Oh, motherfucker, I bet I can't jump this fence, can I? No, I can't. Oh, I can. Someone's... Oh, is he coming upstairs or is he on the first floor? I'll take it, better than nothing. Third floor? How'd you get on the roof? Did you land on the roof? Shit, shit, shit. Where they shoot me from? God wasn't expecting that quote-unquote last round to only be fucking 6 minutes, so I guess I'll try again. Fuck. Well, the only thing I could find was a bolt-action sniper rifle, and I'm trying to do, you know, close combat. Yes. It looked like he was. I don't know. He didn't. It didn't fire very rapidly. I was hitting the button. I keep fucking forgetting to do that. Shit. It happened to me. Damn. I gotta work in 4.5. But my work is also like right across the street too. That's not bad. Not really paying attention. Nice. I found Nump 9 pump shotgun. Ooh, I like this. Oh. Use a shotgun for this, I think. M16. I got a shotgun in here. I don't know if I'll do that yet. Alright, what's this? Got Molotov. So what's the gasoline for? Ooh. Hey, there's another M16 over here and another pump shotgun and some ammo. Oh, fucking Cortana. What do you got for weapons? Alright, yeah, no, you definitely want to run over here. Ooh, hand grenade. Oh, and we're just like on the border of the circle too. Now, something I had noticed about this game some time ago. You know how like most shooters, if you reload halfway through a magazine, you only take the bullets out of reserve that you would need to fill it?
Yeah.
Well, I noticed on this, if you do that, you lose the rounds that would have been in the magazine that you toss. And I haven't paid enough attention playing tonight to see if that was still the case. Ooh, a 1911. Yeah. I need 45 rounds for that. What do the fuck do I hit again to switch from the Molotov to the pistol? Right? That's a... Oh, there we go. I can't. Oh. Sorry, but I think an AKM is a little bit better than an UMP9, right? AKM is better than an UMP9, right? I mean, it's basically an AK-47.
As far as the bullet penetration goes, yes. 9 is a lot better as far as
Oh. Well, I can't even shit anyway, so I don't know if that matters.
there's hardly any recoil in it, but AK just blasters everywhere.
I hear footsteps. Is that you? Oh, you're upstairs, so maybe it is. Fuck, did you get up there?
Oh.
Yes.
Right over here.
I don't need this. I need to drop it. Oh, I dropped that. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh shit. Oh, that didn't hurt him. Alright, good. Oh, you're over there. I was following you set for us to land, not... I had lost sight of your dots. Oh, you're way the fuck over there. Are you running around? Inside the current circle.
And there's an extended quick draw right here. Your AK.
Oh, nice. You want this other one? You have an AK?
Oh, no. I have the M4, but I have extended quick draw right already.
Oh, how do you aim down sights in first person? Not looking down the barrel of the gun though. Shit. Controller binding preset type B. Alright, it is now.
So now when you're in first person, left trigger should aim down sights.
No, it's not. Maybe you can only aim down sights in actual first person mode?
Because in third person I can aim down.
That's right, you have to tap left trigger to aim down sights. Not hold, I was holding it. seem to remember. Oh, look, there's a boat. Oh, you're already checking this house. What the hell was I playing recently? Someone was giving me a hard time for closing doors. Wasn't this? Gasoline. We're just outside the new circle. What we got here? Scope. No. I have one of those big diesel machetes. A machete, Molotov, a machete. Get some stun grenades. Ooh, a compensator. Oh, it's for a small machine gun or a submachine gun. Is it something you could use? A comp for an SMG. What about belt loops for a Car 98 or a Win 9? Alright. Oh shit, how do I get out of here? There we go. Alright. Oh, that's right. I knew you could do that, I couldn't remember. Oh shit, the storm. Does this thing run? Get in the truck, dick. Here we go. I have bandages and shit, I think. Yeah, I have 15 bandages. Oops. Or get out of this thing. of gunshots. .9mm rounds. No, I don't want that. There's a P92 and 9mm rounds if you want it. What level backpack do you have?
3.
Alright, good. That truck still run? Or we just don't need it?
Guys behind us, guys behind us. Come to the houses. Push circle.
Yeah, someone's shooting at me. I don't know where the fuck they're shooting me from. Son of a bitch, I bled out. If you can get to my body, I had like 25 band-aids. I didn't even see like how we got hit. Oh. Well, I'm gonna call it a night and get a tidbit of shut-eye before work. Definitely. I haven't played Final Fantasy since PlayStation 2. I can't remember which one that was. That sounds about right. For some reason, for some reason 10 seems to ring a bell. I could probably look it up. I can't that much. So long ago. Fucking well before my kid was born. Maybe 15 years ago. No, she's 10. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm sure I will bump into you on here again. Usually where I end up if I'm not broadcasting.
Yeah. I have. There's about 3 people I watch. I haven't even been on the Xbox in the last year and a half.
Oh wow.
Shit, probably longer than that. I think it's been probably like 3 weeks that I've been on. Like actually on the play. I was like I said, I was on about a week and a half ago and played about a round and a half of PUBG. Ended up having to cut it short so I could run to work and came home and found the Xbox and all my clothes and everything out in the freaking rain.
Oh. Yeah, you're being a little bit cooler about it than I would be, that's for sure. I don't fucking think so. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's. I'm not with. I'm not with. I'm not with mine. I'm not with my kid's mother either. So like, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but at the same time, if there was no kid involved, you could. At least then you'd have the option of walking away. Well, no, not really. Could. Well, how's the kid?
14 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just a little baby.
Well then, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna be dealing with her for at least the next 15 years. or somebody on her end, you know.
and you know, right. I mean, now mind you, like I have another kid with another girl. And
Happens.
her and
Yeah.
I get along now. We didn't quite see eye to eye. He was a baby,
Yeah.
but he'll be 8 come September. And I mean, her and I get along. We don't we don't have a parenting plan, a schedule, custody, whatever set up. But we have like an unspoken agreement
Yeah.
already that that I get him every other weekend and I get him every Wednesday and whatever. And so it's like we really don't have to talk to each other. She just comes by, drops him off on my weekends, comes back, picks him up on
Well, yeah, that's the thing is you just got to be civil. And I mean, I don't know if your
yeah.
situation was at
It's
the
like
point where you guys weren't civil, but at one point mine was. I mean, like now we're on good terms. Years later, you know.
right. Well, he's in actually he's off getting into his personal stuff. Um, Probably gonna jump on Netflix anyway, so I'm in the stream here on a good note, and have a good night. Hopefully, I see you tomorrow, Roll. If not already asleep.
I forgot you was streaming.
If you are, rest well, and take it easy. Piss taken twice. Um, yeah, I mean, I kind of did, which was funny because I was looking right at the box too. But um, it's, I mean, we weren't so much uncivil. It was the fact that and we both smoked cigarettes. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't like the fact that she would have him in the car seat at her feet while she smoked in the kitchen, blowing into the oven vent,
Oh.
and so. And her mom and dad smoke as well, and they would smoke inside right on top of me as well and stuff, And so he would come to my house, and again, mind you, I smoke cigarettes too, so it's not like I was perfect, But he would come to my house and just everything would reek of cigarette smoke. So it's like as soon as I got him, I would give him a bath. All of his clothes that she brought him, whatever, would go into the wash. The diaper bag went into the wash. I would have to take the lining off of the lining off the car seat and wash that. Like everything had to be washed, and it was so gross. And
The thing with those stove
so
vents
finally,
is they don't always vent outside. Some of them, if you look at them, the vent doesn't go
yeah,
out the wall. It goes out the front. You'll see some
yeah,
louvers coming out the front of the
yeah,
apparatus, and it just all does is basically just channel the shit above your head. The only intent for those is to
yeah.
get the
Fair enough.
heat away from you. It's not for like ventilating smoke and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and so finally, like I had enough of it. So
Yeah.
she brought him over one day for me to have him for the weekend, and I had him for the weekend, and then I kind of started playing stupid games. Oh, I'm not at home. Oh, you're at a friend's. Blah blah blah, and because I didn't want her to have him back because it wasn't a good place for him. It was acting like he was getting asthma because he was like having issues breathing and stuff, which the doctors ended up contributing to her smoking around him and her parents smoking around him. And it's like I would smoke, but I would go outside and smoke, and then I would come in and I would wash my hands up to my elbows, making sure, I was all clean inside before I touched him, and spray down with deodorant or whatever.
Well, they're an infant. If you're
But
gonna when you go outside to smoke, it's a good idea to change your shirt
yes,
since you're
yeah, which
constantly
I
holding
mean,
them and stuff.
yeah, oh yeah, and so I sort of attempted to kidnap him. I was like
Well,
17 at the time. She would give him to her parents so she could go drink at her friend's house.
uh,
Like I said, would smoke cigarettes and lay right on top of him pretty much. She would smoke weed and sit there and try and watch him. And I'm not saying that, you know, she was a bad mother overall. It's just I didn't approve of what she was, of her own personal actions while being a parent. Again, I was smoking weed as well, but still, I would only smoke when he was around. When he was at her house during the weekends and stuff, I would smoke whatever. You know, I would have him to take care of. But when he was around, I wouldn't smoke. You know, and she was the exact opposite. She would smoke when he was around, but she would not smoke when he was gone, which didn't seem
well,
to make sense to me at all.
infants can be a
So,
handful, especially for young mothers.
oh,
You know, that could be part of
yeah,
that could very well be part of it. It depends on like, is she blowing the shit in his face? Is she being irresponsible because she's smoking? You know, stuff like that. Um,
yeah, yeah.
the mere fact that
Which,
she smokes is kind of a non-issue. You know, well, I mean, it might still be an issue that you can raise in whatever state you're in. In Massachusetts, now that cannabis is legalized for recreational, it can't be brought up anymore in a custody case as
yeah,
a cause for concern. You know, DCF can't use it as a
and
reason
I would,
to interject or to take kids out of the home anymore. Um, now,
and
when you're
I think
gonna,
in Washington State it's recreational.
having represented myself in my custody case, now Massachusetts is not a shared parenting state. Not all states are. So that's the first thing you have to look into is a state where the child was born a shared parenting state. If not, then you may have no parental rights whatsoever. In which case, the only way
Yeah,
you cannot return the kid is if you get emergency custody. So like
yeah,
if Sunday night rolls around and you have a genuine concern that sending the kid back could be harmful, then you better be prepared to be at the probate courthouse the next morning to file a motion for emergency custody.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I live in Washington where it's legalized and recreational now. It wasn't at the time. It wasn't. And so, yeah. But I sat there.
No, I was in a similar situation where, I got into an argument with her and I took my daughter and then found out that I had no rights to at all, which I was astounded when I found it out. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? My name's in the birth certificate. Basically, I only had the right to access her school records, her medical records, and pay child support. Those are the three rights I had up until I actually filed a complaint for custody and visitation. I learned a lot about the process
now in
representing
Washington,
myself.
now see in Washington it's a little bit different.
It's
If
different from state to state.
it, yeah, in Washington, they they when I wouldn't give him back to her,
Yeah.
um, she came down and she was banging on the door and trying to kick the door down and shit, trying to get him back, and I was refusing. She called the cops, and the cops came out, and obviously I answered the door and it was the cops, and the officer looked at me and he's like, so what's going on? And I told him everything that she was doing and did and whatever, and why I was trying to keep him.
Yeah.
And the officer looked at me and was like, "Well, is there a parenting plan in place? Are are you by law required to give him back to her right now?" And I was like, "No, there's no parenting plan in place." And he's like, "Okay, hold on a minute." And he went back and talked with her, and I guess he asked her if there was a parenting plan in place, amongst other questions. But she said no, there was not a parenting plan.
Well, no, because at that point it's still a civil. So you must be in a shared parenting state. You must have 50-50 custody then, until a court order says otherwise. Yeah, see, like just north of me in New Hampshire, New Hampshire's a shared parenting state. Um, you get 50-50. In Massachusetts, the only way the father has 50-50 legal and physical custody upon splitting from the mother is if they're married, and they have to be married when the child is born. Um, there's two different chapters in Mass. Chapter 208 is husband and wife. That covers all aspects of marriage, including custody and visitation of children born of the marriage. But when you have a kid with somebody that you're not married to, falls under Chapter 209C, which is titled Child Born Out of Wedlock. And in that chapter, the mother has full custody, legal and physical, until a court order says otherwise. So the whole time that we had her and we were living together initially, my rights were basically being extended to me by her mother. So we got into a fight. I take my daughter with me, and then I find out after doing some research that I have to bring her right back. So, I mean, I promptly went to the courthouse and filed a complaint for custody and visitation. I got kind of screwed my very first court date because it was the day after Thanksgiving. It was the Cambridge probate. Cambridge is just outside of Boston. The probation department kind of rushed us into an agreement to prevent us from going in front of the judge because they were really busy. And because I hadn't seen my daughter in like 2 or 3 weeks, I could just kind of agree to stuff that I really shouldn't have, like supervised visits and bullshit like that. So that kind of set me back, by my estimates, at least 3 to 6 months in the whole process, because then subsequent court dates I had to battle back from like why I agreed to supervised visits if I didn't feel they were warranted. You know, and the explanation that I felt kind of pressured by probation wasn't adequate. And Massachusetts, depending on who you ask, sometimes has a reputation for being a state that in family court favors mothers.
Oh, that's Washington. Washington's a woman's state by far.
But it was slow going at first when it was just me and her. Things got um, things got immensely easier when she got an attorney, because then all I had to do was deal with her attorney. And since her attorney not only knew what she was supposed to do, she was bound as being, as far as I know, she was bound as being a member of the bar to do what the fuck she was supposed to do. I didn't have to deal with my kid's mother, and like I said, things are better now, years later. We get along very well now. We still have, now we finally came to a parenting agreement, and we have never gone back to court to modify that. We really don't go by it. But and this came up with a friend of mine. Now, a friend of mine was in a similar situation. Now, him and his kid's mother are now married. They have 2 kids, and I explained to him the unique situation he's in that he has automatic custody of the second kid because that one was born of the marriage. But the first kid, even though he's married to that child's mother, that child is still governed by the out of wedlock chapter. And when they first started dating again, he asked me, he's like, what do we do about this parenting plan? And I explained to him, and I've explained to a few people, that even when you have a parenting plan, right, if you and the other parent are getting along and you have shared custody, you two have the right to agree to whatever you want. You don't have to go back to court and ask the judge to modify the plan. You don't need the judge's permission. If it's 50-50 and you have both an agreement, you don't need anyone's fucking permission. At that point, I tell people the parenting plan becomes a fallback. If you guys start fighting and communication breaks down to the point where you just can't agree on shit, the parenting plan now becomes the legally binding document. Well, I mean, in this state, it's called a judgment. um, you know, that becomes a legally binding document that says what has to happen, whether you and her like it or not. You know, so that's why it is good. That's why it's a good idea to have a parenting plan, because if communication breaks down, you're not stuck going without. You know, and this goes in cases where it's reversed. The mother's in the situation that we were in. You know, you don't have to go possibly weeks or months without seeing your kid until you get in front of a judge.
Like, and I think like that's kind of the good thing because like we sat there when we were fighting and stuff. Like I moved to the other side of the state and I was living over there, so I mean
Washington's
you
not
guys started
small, is
getting
it?
out. No, no. The the state of Massachusetts can fit in the state of Washington like 4 times.
Yeah, well, and it takes 3 hours to get from
And still,
Boston to the New York State line. So that's, so what does it take you, like 12
yeah,
hours to get from
but
one side to the other?
no, well, no, it takes about 6.5 from where I am, roughly a third of the way through the state to get over to Spokane. Because I'm around the Tacoma area,
Yeah.
Tacoma, Seattle area.
Oh, so
So
West
to
Coast,
get
like West
from
Side.
where, yeah, so for me to get from Tacoma, where I'm at, over to Spokane, like right there on the Idaho border, it
Spokane's
takes a
northeast corner of the state.
no, it's kind of central south.
Oh, I looked at a map of Washington. God knows how long.
Think, I don't know, but I don't know if they ever go over Spokane, to be honest with you.
Oh,
But to get there, depending on the way that I go, it takes anywhere from about 5 to 6.5 hours to get there, and then
it takes like six hours
for
to get
me to
from here to Newark, New Jersey.
yeah, and then for me to go from where I am in Tacoma to get to like Aberdeen, right on the Pacific coast in
Yeah.
the Olympic Peninsula, that's roughly another like 2.5 to 3 hours.
Oh shit.
So, so going from Aberdeen to Spokane would would probably take you about yeah 10 to 12 hours drive the whole way. But I mean, my grandpa lives up there in over there in I want to say it's Orleans or something like that. He lives on the like the far west side of Massachusetts.
Oh, Orange. Yeah, that's out west of Mass. I was about to say.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Washington. I was about to say, hey, we have an orange out here.
Yeah, no, no, yeah, he lives out there in Massachusetts, and we fly into Boston all the time, and then we'll take the train out there to see them. But well, not all the time. We go out there about twice a year, I guess.
Oh.
But to see him, but which is funny because
So
like
you've gotten to see
every time I
Boston
go
and
there, I
Boston
was
traffic and all that bullshit.
yeah, yeah, quite familiar with all of it. But yeah, it was funny because you were talking earlier, and I was trying to figure out. I was like, what is that accent? What? It didn't dawn on me until you said it. I was like, oh yeah, you sound so much like just like the 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 vocal tones and like and what subletters and words that you emphasize and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's my grandpa. Total Boston accent. I'm not. I don't know about Boston, but yeah, just Massachusetts accent.
No,
But
I'm from just outside of Boston.
um, well,
My-
I mean, he's from the other side of the state. I guess you could
yeah.
say, but
Yeah, well, you going out that way, you're heading towards New York, and there is a slight difference. You know, that maybe it's more than slight. There's definitely a difference between the Boston New York accent, but you can hear, um, like if you make your way down, say 95, right, and you make your way down through Rhode Island and Connecticut into New York, you can kind of hear the accent evolve from the Boston accent to the New York accent. You know what I mean? Like, and even within Greater Boston, there's different variances of it depending on where you're from, whether it's North Shore or South Shore, or you know, whether you're from like Boston itself. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, I was trying something. It's a sound effect thing they have on. It's a Star Trek thing. Yeah, I'm still learning some of this streaming shit and experimenting with stuff.
That's gonna be my next thing is I'm trying to save up right now to get a laptop. That way, when I do stream, I can put in the overlays and all that stuff and try and kick my stream up a little bit.
I'm using using Lightstream Studios to add overlays to it because I stream right from the console and my computer won't do it. I don't have a capture card either. And the thing is, I don't want to use a capture card um, for a number of different reasons. I stream to YouTube in addition to Mixer, which means the streams stay up there as videos. Well, YouTube has something. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but they have something that. Can you hear me? Alright, I see my overlay. My battery's died. I got a warning a while ago. Um, so yeah, YouTube's got this thing where they pick up on anything that's a copyright infringement like instantly. Like when I used to upload my streams after downloading them to the computer, right away it would pick up on anything like if the microphone picked up background music and shit. And as a matter of fact, a vast majority of the music that the mic picks up, it just says that the music can stay there. The copyright holder reserves the right to monetize my videos. That's cool because I mark them all 18 plus anyways. And on YouTube, you can't monetize 18 plus videos. And I'm not even close to being able to monetize on YouTube anyway. So I'm like, yeah, whatever, fine. They want to make some money because I have their shit in my video. That's fine. Kanye West, though. The Kanye West songs, global blocks. I have to go in and mute them out. The other thing I noticed in Grand Theft Auto 5, don't. Well, I mean, like, Mix doesn't seem to have anything that stops you, but if you stream or if you were to upload any portion of the in-game television content, like those animated shows and stuff they have on the TV when you're sitting in your apartment, that will instantly get a global block on your shit in YouTube by Take-Two Interactive. One of my streams, when I uploaded it, I had to like cut out like a 3-minute segment of it because my dude was just standing there watching the TV, and Take-Two fucking blocked the video for it. I want to see if my commands work on the other shit. Yeah. Oh, all right. I can tell you how to do that. It's it's a process, but it's not difficult. All you do, you have to set up a separate Microsoft account for your bot, so that you can have a separate Mixer account for your bot, and then and it's pretty cut and dry from the. What are you using, Scotty bot? Let's go up. If you ever, if you ever, I'm going to tell you this now because I set up my Scotty bot and then I figured this out after the fact. If you ever plan on streaming on Twitch, either instead of Mixer or concurrently with Mixer, you want Squawkbot because Squawkbot will run Mixer and Twitch chat simultaneously. I mean, they're still significantly larger than Mixer. Like if you compare how many viewers the top game on Mixer has at any given time, it's four figures. You know, sometimes five. You go on Twitch, and the top three most popular stream games will all be running six-figure viewer numbers each. You know, some of these people fucking have tens of thousands of people watching at once. One of these people that I auto-host when I'm not streaming to Twitch, Neekums, right now she's streaming Dead by Daylight. She has 104 concurrent viewers. Alright? I'm not going to switch to the Mixer app because it'll cut off the thing, but yeah, if you'd be lucky to find, I think you might be lucky to find 100 viewers, period, for that game on Mixer right now. So it's still new, like it's still growing. But if you're on Mixer, like you kind of, you know, if the service takes off, you got your foot in on the ground floor. You know, think about how advantageous. I don't know too much about Twitch. I've heard of some of the big streamers. I don't watch a lot on Twitch either. When I watch, it's usually Mixer. Um, but imagine how advantageous it must have been for the earliest Twitch users once the service blew up like it did. Yeah. Shit. Plan on laying down like 45 minutes ago. But I was playing with. All right, that's cool. Before I went offline, I was playing with one of my chat bots. But yeah, if I have learned a shitload about these bots, so if you want some info, I might be able to help you out. Oh yeah, you know your ex spots that profile picture. You know how it is. She could have been doing that like psycho, I'm gonna fuck up his shit thing. But I'm sure as she was
Yeah.
going through the list, randomly deleting shit, she probably saw you know, like Squish being one example, probably saw that. Oh, I'm definitely deleting this bitch. Fucking gone.
Yeah. Oh. But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I had I have another girl added, and then I have a few girls added, but I have another girl added who's like in Squish. Wow.
Hmm.
Squish doesn't really look a little. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, she looks amazing. She's gorgeous, but she doesn't look a little.
No, she doesn't.
And and I have another girl on that I play with quite a bit that I watch that I host frequently that hosts me frequently and that we play together all the time, just about every night normally and play PUBG together and stream and stuff and she didn't get deleted though and she has her real picture up and she actually I mean, she is, but like she actually looks my age, and because I'm 27, I want to say that she's 24 or 25. Like she's my age, and I mean she looks my age. Not that Squish doesn't look my age. Don't get me wrong. I mean she really does, but it's just so it's like that's the weird. It's like why would she delete Squish and not delete this other girl? Unless my only thought is Toxic wasn't on, and so she didn't get all the way down to see her profile yet, and so she didn't delete her. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. But there's a bunch of guys that were deleted too. So and a lot of them are people that like she's never met or anything. Like not so much met, but like heard me play with or whatever. You know what I mean? So because
Yeah.
like there's a few people that she's heard me play with and she really doesn't like. And it was like 50-50 that we're gone and that we're still there. So it's like I don't know. It's just weird. I don't want to say it's her, and like that guy, but at the same time I can't say that it wasn't her. So I don't want to like live in denial and say it was her. You know?
Well, think about who had access to your account. You know.
Just her.
So.
Just her with my Xbox. I mean, her mom. Well, no, just her dad because her mom was on vacation. But I mean, her dad was at work the whole time. Her dad brought me to work, and I got home before he did. So I mean, it was literally just her that day.
Hmm. See, I keep a password on all my shit, even my personal Xbox. I have to put my password in. Actually, on that and my 360. I said, actually, the whole reason I got my original chat pad for my 360 was so that I could put my password in with other people sitting in the room without them seeing what it is. Because when you put your password in with the chat pad, the buttons don't light up.
But
Uh,
oh man, so busy, getting so tired. I gotta. Today's just gonna be a rough day because yeah, start at 5 in the morning. So we're supposed to leave here at like 4.
Yeah. Well, what exactly are you doing?
I'm a stagehand.
Oh.
I put concerts together, concert stages together, lighting.
Isn't that a roadie or a grip or something like that? Isn't there like a term for
Yeah,
that?
a local roadie. Yeah, we don't travel with the band. We just when the bands come to town, we set up all their stuff and tear it all back down.
Oh, so you work at the venue as opposed to
Yeah,
the tour itself or some shit.
Direction unclear.